An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. Up on a ridge he rested as
Howdy, I'm
he
Cowboy
went
Ken. I
along
want to
his way.
welcome you to the Drop Zone. Today I got a very special guest, Tyler DeCapot. He's an Army veteran that got in trouble with the law. How you doing, Tyler?
Outstanding. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. It's a great day. Listen,
Good day.
I want you to tell your story of how you got in trouble with the law, the treatment that you went through, and what you're doing now. There's our audience. Go ahead and take it away.
Okay. Roughly about 2 years ago, I had pretty much gotten out of the military as a staff sergeant E6. I was a veteran from Iraq and Afghanistan war. And once I got out, kind of lost myself on where I belonged, what my new career was going to be, what I was facing. So I had become kind of two different people. A lot of things kind of broke out to where I had put myself in trouble with the law due to some bad choices, not to get too far into detail, but due to some very bad choices I was making, hurting my family as well and myself. Kept telling everyone that I was okay, and when I truly wasn't. However, I got myself to the point when everything kind of came out in the open. I had broken down, spoken with someone in my family, my brother, and gotten on my motorcycle and decided that I needed help. I needed something to try and find myself. Gotten on my motorcycle, my V-Rod, and was riding down the freeway at 115 miles an hour, and I honestly had thought about taking my own life by taking it and putting it into the back of a truck. Never really thought that I'd have those thoughts until it actually happened. I was at bottom line. I had no place to go. I had nowhere else to do. Didn't know who I was. I had rode myself to the VA, put myself in an inpatient treatment facility, knowing that I had, some things I had to face in the law, and not just that, but my own family as well, who I'd hurt most. From that point, I put myself in their inpatient program and wouldn't allow myself to leave until I had actually gone to an inpatient facility. I stayed at the VA treatment facility for 20 days, and they recommended that I go to a PTSD clinic. So I waited until I went to Sheridan, Wyoming. I went to Sheridan, Wyoming to their PTSD and TBI area, where they had found out that I had had a TBI by doing MRIs and things like that. Brought a lot of stuff to light. It was a 9-week inpatient facility. I had pushed all the limits I could, gave everything I possibly could to the program, changed my life, changed my perspective as well. Kind of found that new direction that I needed to go, and being honest with myself and being honest with my family, who I had hurt the most. Some relationships are unmanageable.
Oh, wow.
But it was a hard thing. But the hardest thing I think it is that you get lost, and you have to find a new path. You have to find where your new life is going to take you, and making sure that you make the right choices and being honest with everyone.
And so you ended up in Veterans Treatment
I did.
Court. Tell us about that.
Well, once I got out, I had heard about the Veterans Treatment Program, and facing a lot of charges and hurt relationships and things like that. Didn't really know what direction to go. I had heard about the Veterans Treatment Program. Went into the court program. It was unlike anything I'd ever felt in my life. Went in, I seen a lot of the guys that I actually served with, which was awesome. We were all battle buddies. We were all good friends. I had met you. I had met Randy Edwards, great mentors in the program as well. We had done a rally point to trying to realize who I was, bring myself back down to ground level, which was nice because I use that rally point as a reference for whenever I get lost or anything else like that. I kind of use that rally point to ground myself once again. Honestly, if it wasn't for the Veterans Treatment Program, I don't know where I would be at. I had to donate 100% of my time to the PTSD and TBI clinic myself, trying to make amends with the family, and and then had completed the Veterans Treatment Program.
And that was a 15-month course. You completed it, and now you're a mentor on that course.
That's right. That's great to be a mentor. I had completed it, the program, done everything I had needed to do, and still continue to do everything I need to do. But also on the same side, there's a lot of other veterans out there that had faced the same or different things as I did, and making poor and horrible choices once they'd, rather gotten out of the military and lost who they were and didn't really know what direction to go. There's a lot of veterans out there that, do the ultimate sacrifice by taking their own life because they do get lost, or by making horrible choices by hurting their family or doing illegal things. It's just poor choices that we make, but yet we gave everything we could to our country, so why not give everything we can to ourselves now that we're out?
The support you got from your fellow veterans, what is it, if you said one thing that helped you the most? Either you weren't alone, their support, or talking to somebody that's went through
Absolutely.
it. You tell us, what was you think, a major factor in your recovery?
Well, I think a major factor in the recovery was that I had tried so hard to try and find out where I belonged. Other veterans, we automatically relate and already automatically have a respect there as they're a veteran, regardless of what war you were in and regardless of what service and branch you were in. There's automatically a respect there as a veteran because...
Does that go for the Marines too?
Well,
Just kidding there.
Absolutely. But there's a lot of guys there, and you walk into the treatment not knowing what to do, not knowing what to face, and you automatically, as soon as you open the door, already have a found respect for the individuals that are there. And with the judge as well being a veteran, it's an automatic thing that everyone there supports you and you support them. It's
very good, very good.
It's a brotherhood of veterans and mentors, and we all make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes in life.
So what's your goal now as a mentor?
My goal now as a mentor is to try and help out anybody that needs to reach out, to be that voice that they need me to
Excellent.
be. To, regardless of day or night, they can give me a call. I can provide them with any information about the VA or whatever else they need, or even just be an ear for them to listen to.
Hoorah.
We automatically connect. So
All right.
that's good.
Well, that's it for now, Tyler. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
your recovery, your new goals, and everything else that's working out for you.
Absolutely.
Okay, this is Cowboy Ken from the Drop Zone. That is all.